to 7 years to build. Off of $39 and $240 a month. I get a chance at a 7-figure residual income part-time. It's the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen. Now, that's the 5th way you get paid. There's still more. But y'all got quiet in here when I started talking about money. Y'all heads are going. Y'all finally saw some bills getting paid. Y'all said, whew, this might happen. This might happen. All right. They'll be debt-free. I'm like that. Amen. I ain't mad at you. Now, the 6th way you get paid is business called executive check match. Every Friday, everybody you personally sponsor in your Montevideo business is lined up unilaterally. Why is that significant? It's significant because of this. This is a binary business. If I sponsor Craig and I sponsor Greg, and I go to sponsor Colin has to go underneath somebody. But on Friday, everybody that I personally sponsor is lined up on level 1. So whether I've sponsored them on level 1, level 4, level 8, level 12, level 15, level 30, level 40, whatever level, on Friday they're on level 1. Now, company does this. They go down 7 generations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 generations, not 7 levels. A new generation is designated by a new level of executive. So, sponsor Colin. They're going to look down Colin's line of sponsorship until they find an executive. Whenever they find that first executive, that's the first generation. It could be the next level. It could be 7 levels down. Wherever that first executive is, that's generation 1. They're going to keep searching down until they find another executive. When they get to that executive, generation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, based on your executive level, because you can't participate in this until you become an executive. Based on your executive level, if you're bronze, they look down 1 generation. Silver 2, gold 3, ruby 4, emerald 5, diamond 6, and blue diamond 7. Now, based on your executive level, every Friday, on top of wholesale to retail, bulk order bonus, first order bonus, star maker bonus, and team commissions, they're going to pay you a floating percentage on every personally sponsored enrollment tree leg. Every single Friday. Here's the beautiful part about that. I sponsored all those folks. I didn't sponsor any of them. And I get a paid percentage off every business. Now, here's why this is significant for me, and I like this. I've sponsored 90-something people in this business. So every Friday they go across 90 and they go down. And I get a percentage off of every one of those businesses. So here's the reality. At 250 cases, you're looking at about $250,000 in residual income. With the executive check match, you're looking at about $500 plus in residual income. It virtually doubles your money just by helping a bunch of people. So here's the deal. Boy, y'all got real quiet in here now. Lord have mercy. Now you got 2 choices. 1, traditional business. Or 2, network marketing. Now, traditional business says this. Work 40 years, 40 hours a week, and when you retire, we're going to give you a $40 watch. That's what traditional business is. And we go there every day waiting on that watch. Boy, some of y'all have left so many jobs, like y'all got about 8, 9 watches by now. So, now, based on traditional business, the Department of Labor says this. At age 65, if you follow that plan, your numbers look something like that. At age 65, the Department of Labor says 1% of people in the world will be wealthy. Based on that, 4% of people in the world will be financially independent. Based on that, 3% of people in the world will still be working. How many of y'all know people 65 years old still working? Okay. Now, based on this plan, 27% of people in the world will be dead. And 65% of people in the world will be dead broke. Now, watch this. I was on that plan because I'm an ex-college person. I was working my way through life. But here's what I had to realize when somebody opened my eyes to another way. Based on this plan, I had a 95% chance of falling in one of them 3 categories. I had a 95% chance of either still be working, be dead, or be dead broke. Based on the traditional plan for business. Now, there's some other things that startled me. If you work 40 years at 40 hours a week, that means over your lifetime you're going to work 80,000 hours. If you work 40 years, the average mean income in the United States is $50,000 per household. That means over your lifetime you're going to bring home $2 million. So for my efforts in making somebody else extremely wealthy, over my lifetime I get to bring home $2 million. That's if I'm making $50,000 a year. The average income in Jacksonville is right around $26,000. Now, that's traditional business. Here's what network marketing says. Work 10 hours a week, 10 to 15, but we use 10. 4 weeks in a month, that's 40 hours a month. There's 12 months in a year. That's 480 hours a year. I told you this business was a 5 to 7 year plan. We'll use 5 for easy math. 5 times 480 is 2,400 hours for about $4.2 million. If you're like me, it didn't take me long to figure out which one might be a little bit better than the other one. Now watch this. I know some folks will still go back and do that. You know why? Because they are addicted to comfort. I told you that from the beginning. How many of y'all know jobs shut down? Folk get laid off. Look, they done got creative with words now, so don't sound so bad. We're reorganizing. We're downsizing. These are words they use now, so fire don't sound as bad. But this is what they use. Why? It's creative ways to tell you get out. And they giving you nothing to go. And here's what we do. Here's what we'll do. We'll put our faith in another person's ability to keep the money right. We'll put our faith in another person's ability to make sure they do everything right. So we'll have somebody, instead of putting faith in ourselves. It's amazing how we'll trust other folks. And here's what happens. When you trust other folks either do you any way they want to do you. I had to decide, you know what? I got in this business for one reason, not to have my wife working anymore. No more. Because see, I know what it's like to come from nothing to be something. I was 28 years old. I was homeless when I met my wife. I was renting a room out of my ex-girlfriend's mama's trailer for $10 a week when I met her. And I told her, I said, I got nothing to offer you right now. I said, but if you hang with me, I'm going somewhere. I didn't know where I was going, but I know I was going somewhere. Because I was tired of being where I was. And when you get just enough tired of being there, it don't matter. Give me that much room. I'm going to take it and run. And we exchanged bands on our wedding night. Justice of the peace. I mean, I couldn't even afford that. Really. My wife's 40th birthday was this year, February 1st. And I was able to take that band off her finger and give her a 5.5 carat diamond ring from this business. September 18th this year was our wedding anniversary, 8th wedding anniversary. Most folks give cars. I gave her an Escalade. I say that to say this. I was where you were. I sat in an opportunity meeting just like you did. And I was really sick and tired of working for somebody. We were doing good work. We were helping Kate change folks' lives. And they got rid of it. Why? Budget cuts. Everything changed. They reorganized some stuff. But here's what I didn't do. See, I didn't wait. I made a decision to take advantage of an opportunity. See, I didn't want to be poor. I didn't want to keep passing them over.